centripetal and centrifugal force, we need to understand the forces acting on the car. We have the mass times gravity, which is the weight of the car, and the centripetal force, which is known as the friction created by the tyres. Since this car is going around the corner, a horizontal centripetal force will be present. This force is created as when the car goes round, as the friction from the tyres allows it to grip round the corner. Without this friction, the car would simply go in a straight line, much like if it was on an icy surface. Different road surfaces will apply different levels of static friction. However, in the video that we've used a tarmac surface, which provides sufficient levels of grip. Within the video, the necessary to make the car go around the corner is this formula, where m equals the mass of the car, v is the speed, and r is the radius. Using this formula, we use the r hat because we are using a radial acceleration. Centrifugal force in this diagram demonstrates a tendency to move away from the circular motion, as shown by the car moving in a straight line, not eliminating the corner. Centripetal force keeps the object moving around in a circle.
This diagram shows how a body of water can change if an external force is applied to it. However, in terms of this reference frame, it appears that no force is applied. From the video, you can see that the water in the bottle changes shape when the car is changed in direction. So what's this got to do with inertia? Inertia is when a property of matter, where the matter will continue to maintain its current state unless it is acted upon by an external force, which is then proven here. And this is shown here because the water would stay the same, but because there was a force acting upon it, it has changed shape, as in the video.
Friction is the force that opposes motion. There are three types of friction: dynamic, static, and rolling. The video before showed a wheel spinning. This is an example of dynamic friction and occurs when the torque is greater than the coefficient of friction between the surface and the tyre. In normal circumstances, there will be static friction between the tyre and the road. This is because the flat part of the tyre doesn't have enough torque to overcome the coefficient of friction.
Friction is a variable. The coefficient can change when the tyre comes in contact with different materials. For example, a gravel road used in the video. This is because of the electromagnetic forces between the charged particles.
To recap, we have covered centripetal and centrifugal force using a car to demonstrate. We also looked at how water can demonstrate a change in direction while being related to inertia. And finally, how friction exists between different surfaces and how a different surface will supply a different coefficient of friction.